you're up. Morning, ladies. Doesn't always work out that way.
Good morning. Good morning, Ringette fans, and welcome to the consolation final today between Saskatchewan Heat and Atlantic Attack. My name is Jody Nguyen, and I am joined by Paul Benson today, and we will be doing your commentary and color commentary today, giving you some tips and tricks and just letting you know what's happening on the ice. Today, Saskatchewan is wearing green, if you didn't notice, and we have Atlantic Attack in black. And looking forward to an exciting game. Both these teams have been playing well throughout the week and looking to finish off on a high note.
Yeah, so these teams faced off earlier in the championship in the initial round. And the Attack were on top of that one, but I know Saskatchewan's going to be looking for redemption here. So looks like Saskatchewan's got the home team advantage, and the Attack, the visitors for today. I like the Attack jerseys, the black. It's sharp. I really like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's they look mean in their black. I always find that when I play against teams that wear black, it's like, ah.
Yeah. And Jody said she's from Calgary, actually originally from Regina. So we just met here a few minutes ago. So hopefully we can keep you guys somewhat entertained anyways. And I will apologize in advance for lack of French speaking. So that's not in my vocabulary. So I'll be English here.
Same with me, but we'll do our best to make sure that we get our names right here and get an accurately called game for you. It looks like we're just about to start. There's about 20 seconds left in warm-up.
So yeah, we should take a quick minute and just kind of thank all the sponsors for the event this weekend. I had a lengthy list here a minute ago. We've got Ottawa Tourism, Government of Ontario, RBC Wealth Management, Booster Juice, McNally Gervin LLP, Athena, Gatorade, Surgeonor, Hertz, DOM Sports, Ringette, NAMI, Annabelle, ISI Live, Auger Hollingsworth, Personal Injury Lawyers, David Hollingsworth, Professional Corp, and Malaika Consulting.
Looks like we're going to do
we're going to do the national anthem.
Yep,
I love it.
Yep.
That's classy. I enjoy that.
Yeah, they do it before all the final games on Saturday, and it's nice. Looks like they're just having some troubles with the music or sound system, so people are singing here. That was nice to hear. The PA system wasn't working, so the athletes on the ice actually started singing, and the crowd jumped in.
Yeah,
so,
that's fantastic.
That's great. Great sportsmanship. I like to see that, and an homage to Canada. Fitting playing in Ottawa here today.
Yeah, I agree.
In Canada's capital. All right, we're just about to get started here. So in goal for Saskatchewan, we have
Holly Kozan.
Kozan, yep.
And I didn't quite see Atlantic.
We've either got Fraser or LeBlanc. I just can't quite see.
Yeah.
We'll let you know in a moment.
We'll catch that in a second.
You bet. All right, Atlantic attack will have the ring first. Pass out. That is to number 16, Colette. She sends it deep into the corner. Attack with the ring. Snowden.
That's Voikin putting pressure on her.
Yes.
Maddie Ryan there for support. Jenna Carter on the line. And Lauren Shanehofen.
Sends it over. Attack with the ring. At the top, looks to send low. Looking for a shot on the shot clock there, doesn't get it off.
And that's a shot clock violation,
Yep.
so goalie ring.
Okay, nice drop low there to Voikin.
Voikin's looking for Carter.
Gets it up in the neutral zone, looks to pass back to her D, but intercepted by Attack, who gets a shot off, hits the post. Close on that one there. There's a scrum in the middle, Attack, that's LeBlanc with the ring. She drops it. Sends it behind the net for Attack here. Shot on net.
Swallowed up by Kozan there. She's looking for Voikin. She sends it out.
Prulot, if I'm saying that right, from Rivsud. Cadet looking to jump on it there from Attack, but she's being battled. Attack gets the ring again.
Yernick in there on center for Saskatchewan.
Pass over, oh, and a quick shot there by Cadet. Just misses the net, but now a battle in the corner. We have Prulot with the ring. She sends it high. This is LeBlanc with the ring. Passes it across.
Deflected by Yernick there. She managed to get a stick on that.
Gets the shot on net and the reset. Saskatchewan jumped on it for a moment, but Attack able to recover. Sends it to the low corner behind the net. Skating it with it here. That is Richard. Richard passes it across. She sends it to Dobbin.
Those Saskatchewan defense are going to be getting tired. They've been out there since the
Been
start
out
of the
there
game.
for a bit,
Yeah, this
yep.
game's been all in this end.
We have
McCrae's
Beal.
coming up with that. She's going to look, oh, looks like a crease violation maybe behind the scenes. So McCrae's going to cover for a defense there.
That's Butts.
Yeah, Butts, Carly Butts.
Bringing it up. Gets it into the neutral zone. Butts
Samantha
again with
Scar.
it. Sends it down to Bernick.
Yernick.
Yernick, you're going to be better on these Saskatchewan
That's all right.
names
We'll
than
help
me. Thank
each
you.
other out. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
There
We'll
you
be
go.
fine.
All right, McCrae with the ring. Looks to take a shot. And looks like it's trapped in the goalie's pad somewhere.
Yeah.
So that will be Saskatchewan ring in the offensive zone. And it looks like in goal there, that's number 41. That's LeBlanc for Attack. All right, so Benson will be taking the ring.
So she'll be out there with Standish and Beeland, Samantha Scar, and Bailey Stangl on defense.
Okay, Benson sends it to Beeland. Beeland goes behind the net.
Standish is coming in.
Drops it to Standish. Standish cycling, looking for some options. Still with the ring, she passes it high.
Benson's going to fire.
Oh yeah, shot on net. That's turned away by LeBlanc. And now the D breaks out. Coming out of the zone into the neutral zone.
Stangl putting pressure on LeBlanc. That's a couple
we have,
LeBlancs.
there are. Snowden with the ring from Attack. She's out there with Vertor. And Shane, and LeBlanc. Another LeBlanc.
That's three.
Yep. Vertor with the ring. She's going to need to reset it, and she does. So
Kozan looking to send that out.
Yep.
Doesn't quite.
High pass there, but Snowden able to intercept. Oh, Snowden sends it across. Bator had a quick shot on there, but...
Move it or lose it, goalie ring.
Yep, so Kozan behind the net.
That's Samantha Scar. Looking for Benson. Intercepted there by Snowden.
Snowden again. Oh, and in for a breakaway here.
LeBlanc.
Wow, LeBlanc takes it, but it's a nice save there by Kozan.
And great job by the defense there. Samantha Scar catching up to her and not letting her get a quality shot.
You bet. So attack with the ring there. That is Prouleau. Sends it across and then goes in front of the net. Coming around, across the top. We have Ringuette. She sends it low again. Battle for the ring. Quick shot there by LeBlanc.
And the 5 count there.
So those that are perhaps a little new to the game, goalies only have 5 seconds to get the ring out of their crease, and if they don't, possession goes to the other team, and that's just what happened there today.
And it's always easier from this side of the glass to think, oh, just grab it and throw it.
Right.
It's easily lost in those pads or underneath you.
So LeBlanc send it to Prouleau. Behind the net.
That might be incorrect pronunciation if we're getting that wrong.
We're figuring it out,
apologize.
Oh my
goodness. It in.
Little spinorama there, an unexpected shot by LeBlanc, and that just, I think, surprised Kozan a little bit and the D. Sometimes those easy little shots off are very hard. They're very deceptive because you don't know. And the shots are so hard at this level of division. So
that didn't have a lot of mustard on it, but it just made it through, and
absolutely,
nobody's expecting that. So.
Maybe a bit of a screen there on the goalie too.
Yep.
All right, so 1-0 now for Atlantic Attack. 8:02 left in this first opening quarter.
Watch the replay here. Just not expecting that, and a screen.
All right.
So Voikin from McCaw. She's going to look into Maddie Ryan. That's Carter. She's going to cycle out wide. Shane Hofen and Ryan in the offensive zone. She's looking to drive in. Fires. Just got deflected off Shane Hofen there.
Richard from Attack jumps on the ring. She's going to look to make a pass into the neutral zone, and she does.
Good pressure by McCaw there.
Yes, very good.
That up.
Just Rivsud able to dump it in there, but now Saskatchewan back with it.
That's Voikin coming around. She's going to be looking for some help. Nice ring protection there.
Yeah, being marked closely by Dobbin. Snowden now. Snowden sends it over to Beal. Beal, she passed it off to Dobin. Dobin gets checked. Nice check there.
If I remember right, Beal is a first-year player.
Okay.
I remember playing against her, our team playing against that team in U19 last year.
All right.
Just taking her time, looking for something to attack. That's Yernick. She fires a backhand shot. Still 13 seconds on the shot clock. Nothing to get concerned about. Carter and McCrae.
They get the reset there.
McCrae's going to take a quick breather here to look for set something up. Cycling out wide. Linklater now joining the offense. Backhand pass to Linklater. Lots of time still on the shot clock.
Nice screen in front there.
Nice shot, nice save.
And a good save by LeBlanc there. When with the Saskatchewan screen in front, she had to be aware.
Yernick. She shots just wide. Hit goalie for a reset. McCrae battling for that ring. She's going to support Linklater. She's got pressure on. Inside.
That'll be a goalie ring. LeBlanc takes it. LeBlanc drops it to Gallant behind the net. She cuts into the middle, looks for a pass over to the boards.
Stangles on that. And Carly Butts.
Being watched there by Ringuette. Ring goes into the attack zone. And that is Colette with the ring now. She's being marked double teamed there by Saskatchewan. She opts to drop it off to her D partner. who sends it into the neutral zone. And that is to LeBlanc, another LeBlanc. She sends it deep, but...
And Carly Butt's coming up with that again. Got a couple of fresh legs here for Saskatchewan. Minor miscue on the breakout.
Cormier sends it in. Coming across in for the attack here. And a goal. That is number 66. Beal, yes, she pops that one in with a quick drive kind of from the top behind the Ringette line. Drives in, takes a shot, and in it goes. So just under 5 minutes left in this opening quarter. 2-0 for Atlantic Attack.
Yeah, those defense get kind of hemmed in there and they have trouble changing.
Yep.
Often bad things happen when you're tired.
Yeah, and the thing about Ringette, like goals can be scored so quickly. You just, a quick second decision can result in a goal.
Yeah,
so.
you got that right. Looks like something with the ice there. Give it a little drink and a pat down. Might be a nick or something.
And a shout out to all the referees that we've had this week. It's a challenging week for them as well. And congratulations go out to the 2 refs that are on the ice in this consolation final. Yeah. Not an easy job.
That's what I was going to say. That's a tough job, and we definitely need them. I was going to say last year at Nationals in Ottawa, we had a referee that actually tripped on something on the ice and went down. And
oh no!
It was pretty unfortunate. Ambulance, that kind of thing.
Oh wow!
I think it ended up being dislocated was the problem. But.
Yeah, so they're out there taking a risk for the gain of our game too. So thank you to them and all the volunteers and officials that make the national championships happen. Here we go.
Albert to Scar. Benson, Standish, and Beeland. She's going to go into Standish, hopefully.
Battling there is Dingwell for attack, and Richard comes in. And that is going to be goalie ring. So move it or lose it rule. That's where one team can't move. The first team that had their stick in the ring, they lose the ring and lose possession. So attack there, LeBlanc with it behind the net. She sends it to Richard. Richard, she gets that up to the goal scorer, Beal. Beal back to Richard. Sends it over to Beal in the slot.
Toby Albert stepped up to cover her.
Richard again. Richard sends it low, and then looks like she's going to head off. Dobbin with the ring. Oh, sends a high shot. It goes over the net. Beal with it. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good job of the Saskatchewan defense there from stopping an extra shot there at the end.
So that's Kozan to Albert. She's going to come outside here, looking for Benson. She snags that. Looking for Beeland.
Richard in the corner with the ring. She gets it out. Richard sends it up into the neutral zone.
Good pressure by Samantha Scar there.
Absolutely. Oh, there's a breakaway Snowden here. Snowden makes no mistake. She's been around this game for a long time, and some maybe unexperienced players might have just taken a shot up there, but she took the extra second, made the deke, and the goalie just had no chance on that one.
And very good patience, as you mentioned there.
Yeah. So that makes it 3-0, 3:47 left here in the first quarter.
So McCaw, Boykin, Shanehofen, Ryan, and that'll be Carter down there in front of the net for Saskatchewan. Kozan between the pipes for anybody just joining us. And Saskatchewan in their greens, Atlantics in their blacks. That's down to Maddie Ryan. She's looking to cut in.
Nice shot there. Snowden with the ring. LeBlanc, and quick little stick pass up there to get the ring moving. LeBlanc with the ring in the corner. She passes it to Snowden. Snowden sends it to the front of the net.
Good job, McCaw there.
That was Vautour who received that in the middle. Now the ring's down in the corner. Behind the net, looking for options. Incoming here.
Ooh, lost an edge there. Carter grabs onto that one, sends it out.
All the way down the ice is a chase. And that will be Cormier.
Shanehofen putting the pressure on. Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a penalty for Saskatchewan, I would think.
Yeah. So LeBlanc takes the ring. Now she's going to go off the ice. And attack will be looking to get an extra player in the offensive end. Richard with the ring in the neutral zone. And here we go.
They're holding on to that. 9 seconds and a 4 in call. Might have been 5 in, I'm guessing.
I was going to say, they're allowed 4 in.
Yeah, they're allowed 4.
So I'm not sure if that ended up being a missed call or if they had 5 in. So you just never know. Oh, it looks like they probably had 5 in because the ring is coming out to Saskatchewan. So good on the referees for making those catches.
So Saskatchewan here, they're going to want to try and control this as much as they can. 2-minute penalty to Shane Hope, and I believe it was body.
Yep. And attack is now going to change their pattern. They're going to go man on instead of holding back on the trap. So smart thing to do when you have an extra player, especially in the NRL division where all the players just, they know the game very well and they're able to change on the fly like they just did.
So a little conversation there by the forwards for Saskatchewan. Coming up with a plan while they've got a minute.
Yep.
Again, that shot clock or the score clock operator is not a fun job either.
No. Not at all.
Some of those are iPads, some of them are 35 years old.
Trying to figure out how to use it every game, every time you show up to a rink. Yep.
Yeah, always the panic when everybody's looking over your shoulder.
Funny stat, I've played this game for 41 years.
Okay.
I'm in my 41st season and I've never had to run a shot clock before. So
I don't mind the shot clock. It's not great either, but I don't mind that job. I do that over the score clock, that's for sure. And that's a 5 count. So unfortunately, 5 seconds to get it away and just didn't get it off in time.
And attack did a good job there of marking man up. There was no option. So no fault for Saskatchewan there. When you're down a player, it's hard to get that ring in. All right, so attack will take the ring, center ice.
So Yernick and Linklater and Butts and Stangl for Saskatchewan.
Here's Richard. Richard sends it in deep. But Gaudette was down low. She was able to pass that off for Dobbin for a shot. Looking for the rebound now. Saskatchewan recovers. Dobbin again here with the ring.
Stangl with the pressure.
Passes it to Richard. Richard has Beal with her. And Snowden. The ring goes to Snowden. Looks like she's going to wait for some help out here on a line change. Number 2, LeBlanc comes out. Oh, nice back pass there to Snowden in the middle. Taken away by Saskatchewan.
Yeah, nice defense there.
Yes, excellent.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty on Atlantic attack on Snowden.
On Snowden, yeah, that'll be body contact likely.
Yeah,
yes,
correct.
it is.
So 1:02 left in the penalty to Saskatchewan, and that's a 2-minute body contact penalty with 1:29 left in the first quarter.
So it'll be 4-on-4 here for, oh, no, it'll be 5-on-4, sorry. No, 4-on-4. Yeah, the other penalty just isn't up yet.
Just takes a second.
You bet.
So we got McCray and Ryan on the front end. Samantha Scar's going to jump into the offensive zone, and Toby Albert staying back on defense for Saskatchewan. Maddie Ryan comes in, shot.
LeBlanc turns that away. Saskatchewan gets possession again.
Samantha Scar. Cycling out wide, looking for Ryan. Ryan fires. Oh, I think that was a post.
Yeah, that was close.
Samantha Scar. She's knifing in there.
Wow, nice little dig.
Backhand, yeah.
LeBlanc now takes it. She sends it to Gallant. Gallant gets tied up, but gets it to her partner behind the net. The ring goes up there to Prulot.
18 seconds left on the Saskatchewan penalty.
LeBlanc battling there with
Scar.
There you go.
So she's going to look across. McCray.
Collette gets the ring for attack. Sends it across. Prulot.
And that penalty's up for Saskatchewan, so they're 5-on-4 with 53 seconds left in the first penalty, or the Atlantic attack penalty, and only 18 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter.
Prulot with the ring. She drives to the corner. Nice low pass. She gets the ring back. Gonna need to get a reset here. 3 seconds left.
Nice check
nice
there
check
by
in
Madison
there.
Ryan.
Absolutely. 1 second left in the quarter.
Not enough time to get a breakaway there.
No,
But
not quite, not quite. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 3-0 for Riv Sud. And we'll start off with a penalty still.
yeah, 30 seconds left on the penalty. That's Snowden that's in the box.
You bet. So far, pretty fast-paced game.
Agreed.
Back and forth,
Yeah.
not really one-sided at this point.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And both these teams, did they play much in the NRL division? A couple of hubs, I suppose?
They've never played each other before this week.
They hadn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no more crossover hub or whatever they used to call it in the NRL this year.
Right,
I think it's been a couple years since they've done that. But
so for those of you that don't know, basically how these teams play is they play in hubs or mini tournaments, a couple of them a year, and then so some of the teams, like we said, they don't cross over and they don't get to see each other until they get to the Nationals. So it's always kind of fun to see who you're going to get to match up and play a new team that you may have not seen.
yeah, it's a whole new experience because you don't really know what you're up against.
That's right.
You can only tell so much by the film that these coaches and athletes spend hours and hours watching and analyzing, and you know every goalie knows every shooter.
That's right.
You know,
absolutely.
I know that shooter. I know where she usually goes, but
Yep.
you know it's not a bulletproof plan.
Well, and many of these players have been playing for years in this
Yes.
league, so
Yeah.
you know, just being able to predict kind of what their successes normally are.
So Saskatchewan's in their 5th year of the NRL,
Excellent.
and there's a handful of players that have been on this team since its inception. So,
Excellent.
Kozan, Butts, Voikin, and Scar, I believe, are the 4.
Oh, excellent.
If I'm incorrect there, might be wrong, but I think that's accurate. So
And here we go now. Start of the second quarter.
that's Butts to Voikin, back to Butts. We've got Benson, Beeland, and Standish in the offensive zone.
Couture marking there. Race to the ring there. Dingwell from attack there.
And both sides.
Again, most people know most of the rules when you get around to watching this division, but if not, so in Ringette, you can only touch the ring on one side of the blue line. So if you made the pass over, you can't touch it again. You have to wait for someone from your team or the other team to touch it first. So Saskatchewan ring.
That's Standish from Beeland. She's going to cycle out wide. Come back to Beeland. She fires in, screen shot, nice shot on net.
LeBlanc
nice
had to be
by
sharp
LeBlanc,
there.
Yeah. They're flying blind. Standish looking to get inside. Nice save by LeBlanc. She's going to pick that up.
LeBlanc sends it behind the net. Looking for a passing option here. That was Poulot. She gets it up into the neutral zone. LeBlanc with it.
Stangle with the pressure on. 15 seconds off that shot clock.
LeBlanc
Samantha
sends it
Scar.
in, but yes, Scar steps up.
Very smart player, Samantha. She reads those passes extremely well. That's Beeland. 17 on the shot clock. She's coming out wide, down to Standish. Standish to Benson. Benson's going to fire, looking for a 5-hole.
Shot on net there. LeBlanc will take it behind the net. She sends it to one of her D. Looking good support pass there, but being marked closely by Saskatchewan.
Yeah, good pressure there by Saskatchewan.
Yeah, absolutely. Goodette grabs it. She sends it up to Richard. Richard sends it across. Colette has the ring. She goes behind the net. She's going to need to get a shot on net. 7 seconds left on that shot clock.
McCaw, Voikin.
Drops it, missed it. And that's going to be goalie ring.
Kozan looking for McCaw. Carter. Carter's going to look to Ryan in deep, hopefully where she can win that race.
Richard picks it up. She gets it across to her D partner Gallant.
It's amazing how much the players have to recalibrate with the condition of the ice on their passing.
Absolutely, yep. Beal with the ring now.
She's driving in, backhand pass, behind the back.
We have Goodette with the ring. Or is that Dobbin? I'll let you know in a minute. Gallant now with the ring. It was Dobbin before. Gallant gets the reset. Grabs the ring. Off on the boards near the Ringette line. Now Snowden, one of the goal scorers, takes the ring. She's supported there by Vautour. Back to Snowden. And then a quick little pass there by LeBlanc. You can tell these guys have played together a bit.
Yeah, I
They
was
know where
just
each other
thinking
are
that.
on the ice. Snowden. Oh, nice save there by Kozan.
When you can move the ring well like that,
Yeah.
it's lethal.
Right across. Mator with a shot.
Kozan swallows that up. She's going to look out wide there. That's Boykin.
Marked by Snowden carefully.
Back pass there. Shane Holfen. She's going to try and get that to where Carter can win that race.
Cormier from attack. Woo, boy.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty
And
on
that will
Saskatchewan.
be a body contact penalty. Looks like it's just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They've really introduced, I've seen it quite a bit this week, where the 4-minute
Yes.
contact from behind penalties are happening. That one was not that
No,
clearly, but
not at all.
I think just referees are looking to make the game a little safer, so really hoping to keep everybody away from the boards. And
Yeah. You never want to see anybody hurt, that's
no,
for sure.
absolutely. All right, so it will be attack's ring. This is LeBlanc with the ring. She sends it over to Poulot, who goes behind the net.
It's Toby Albert, Carly Butts, and Madison Ryan, defense for Saskatchewan.
Poulot had passed that back to 27, gets a shot off. That's LeBlanc.
To Butts. Carter.
Nice step up there by Richard. Gadette with the ring. She goes in with speed. Comes across the top. She makes a pass off to Poulot, and Poulot sends it down.
Kozan, nice stop.
Yeah, that's again, LeBlanc taking a shot as she came across the top. Poulot marking. Oh no, ring coughed up there just in the front. Gadette had a nice opportunity, but Kozan stood her ground. Attack with possession again. Richard with the ring. Richard has support from Beal. Beal now with the ring. She sends it back across. Oh, and then a nifty drop pass to Dobbin. And a shot. Kozan turns that away.
Those D are going to be looking to get off that ice. They've been out there for
They're going to be tired.
minute 20. Hoping to get out of the zone, but
Oh, that's Cormier had taken it. Gets it to Richard. Richard sends it over to Beal.
Yernick in on center.
Beal does a little low walk there, but goalie was sharp. Beal again with the ring. She passes it off. They're probably going to look to do a line change, which, yes, they sure are.
So 16 seconds left in the penalty.
Cormier with the ring. She passes it off to the new line. Oh, Snowden comes out here. Snowden's going to look for a reset or to get it close.
LeBlanc,
Oh, look at that
Snowden.
play. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, nice play.
That's a great save by Kozan. She had to be sharp.
And you know what? I think she's probably okay with that goalie ring on the 5 count there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let
What
the
a-
defense get some fresh legs.
What a good play there by Snowden with only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Most players, go in, get that reset. She opts for a pass and a give and go and gets a really good opportunity for that reset.
Yeah, nothing to panic about on those eyes for
Nope.
sure.
Pass down low there, trying for a quick shot. Snowden with the ring. Sends across. Oh, and that is a goal. That
Yeah.
spoke to her. That she just walks in and takes a
23,
hard shot
yeah.
down low. This attack offense really challenged. Again, they're great at picking up their passes and driving. Saskatchewan's doing a good job of pushing up too. Just when you get stuck out there in your own end for a while, it's tough to keep that from getting scoring chances.
The attack's doing a good job of overloading to one side and then feeding it to the backside where there's lots of room.
You bet.
Draw the attacker, the defenders over, and give you an opportunity to get a good opportunity on that.
So we'll have a goalie ring here. LeBlanc now. Blanc sends it behind the net. That was up to Snowden, but she sends it out to neutral zone. Saskatchewan takes over.
Stangl to Standish. She's getting lots of pressure.
Yes.
2 on there. And
Oh
gets
my.
hauled down, but no penalty.
Bodies everywhere. Attack breaks out. LeBlanc with the ring.
Samantha Scar's going to grab that one.
She's got 3 attack players on her.
Looking for Benson. Benson to Stangl. Stangl to Beeland. Benson's going for fresh legs. Scar's going for fresh legs, and that's going to be a penalty on the attack.
Yes. Looks like it is
On
a
a trip.
tripping. Yeah, tripping call. So now Saskatchewan will go on a power play for 2 minutes or less if they pop one in.
Yeah. So that's number 2, LeBlanc. Billy LeBlanc.
6:19 left in the second quarter. 4-0 for Atlantic Attack right now.
Maddie Ryan, she fires wide there.
Quick shot there. That was nice. Nice play.
Shane Hofen looking to get inside and dish to Maddie Ryan, and she scored.
Nice
Ryan
little
from
play
Shane
there.
Hofen, yeah. Maddie Ryan's just been outstanding inside. When you get her in tight there, just so crafty.
And she's not particularly a tall player.
No.
She's kind of like shifty on the inside there and able to sneak behind the defense.
Very, very quick. Very quick.
So Saskatchewan takes that opportunity on a power play to make it a 4-1 game. Attack now with the ring. Prulot with the ring behind the net. Looking for a lane or a pass. She drives across the top. Very strong on the ring, Prulot is. But gets a shot there, or a shot blocked by Saskatchewan.
So that's Maddie Ryan to Carter. Carter just drops it for Maddie Ryan. She knows she's coming. Back into Shane Hofen. She's going to fire. Nice save.
LeBlanc now. Oh, looks like
would be a crease violation.
Oh, it's crease?
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't tell what that one was, but regardless, Saskatchewan's ring in the offensive end. Maybe that goal give them a little jump here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's still lots of game left.
Absolutely.
Yep.
This game used to be played with 3 periods a long time ago.
Yep.
I like the addition of the 4th, especially as a coach, having that time to talk with your team many times.
And then the flood at the half
Yes.
as well at the NRL level. I think it's very, very helpful.
Yeah, you bet.
Because again, that ice gets very heavy. That's Carter getting a lot of pressure by the attack. Ryan comes up with that. She's getting inside there. Carter's going to swing out wide. 5 count coming for the attack in the crease. And that's gone.
About 15 on the shot clock.
Just a squeeze play there by the defense. Just doesn't let Carter through.
Beal in the neutral zone for attack.
That's good pressure by Saskatchewan.
Yes, there's 3 on her there. Not much.
That's going to be a move it or lose it, yeah.
That was
great job by Carly
really
Butts
good.
and Madison Ryan, just holding her up.
That's the kind of checking they're going to need to do to get some possession and have lots of offensive time down.
Yeah, good clean check.
You bet.
That's Albert with the ring. Biernick, McCrae, Samantha Scar. And there'll be Linklater in front of the net down there. Yeah, number 7, Saskatchewan. Biernick in front of the net. Linklater coming out wide. Looking for across the top to McCrae. McCrae to Yernick. Ooh, nice shot there by Yernick, right through the legs of 77 Snowden.
Used for a bit of a screen, I think, but LeBlanc ended up seeing that one. Snowden picks up the ring, gets it out to the neutral zone.
Nice stop there, but
back to Snowden here, might have a breakaway opportunity. She still has possession in front of the net. Just ran out of real estate there with the crease. Crease is much different in the sport of ringette than it is in hockey, per se. It's a little bit bigger, and no players can go in that crease other than the goalie.
Yeah, so that's a no-fly zone.
You bet.
Yeah, so Saskatchewan was actually in the crease there when Toby Albert was coming back, and that's why when Saskatchewan grabbed the ring, it was blowing down there, because they were in the crease and given to the attack.
All right, Vitor with the ring. She passes it across. Just missed there.
That's McCaw, Yernick.
Vitor across the top, cuts into the middle. Oh my goodness, sharp save. Yep.
McCaw's looking for support behind the net.
LeBlanc passes it up to Vitor. Vitor to Snowden, being marked. Snowden keeps possession. Looks for a shot, turned away. Nice save by Kozan.
And Saskatchewan's going to look to try and get some time in the offensive zone here.
Yeah.
So that's Voikin, Benson, back to Voikin. Backhand shot, nice save there.
Yeah. LeBlanc. Looks like one of the attack players lost their glove. So if you don't have all of your equipment on, the other team would get possession, which is what happened.
So 3:05 left in the half, and showing 4-1. My math is not 4-1, no. And 3-1 on the stream.
Oh, all right then.
My math is 5-1, but maybe I'm incorrect.
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to see what's going on there. You bet.
We'll get it straightened out
At
there.
halftime.
Yeah, Beeland fires that. LeBlanc swallows it up.
And LeBlanc takes the 5 seconds there. So Saskatchewan gets another opportunity here in their offensive end.
Beeland, Standish, Benson, Stangl, and Butts. And of course, Kozan back there in the pipes for Saskatchewan. Benson's coming out wide, looking for something. Make something happen. Gets pushed out by Beeland.
Good shot there.
Butts takes a nice shot.
LeBlanc drops it behind the net quickly. Didn't want to get called on that 5 seconds again. Out comes attack. Cadet sends it up. Oh, good shot on net there.
Yeah, good patience there by the attack, and
That's
crease violation for Saskatchewan. That was LeBlanc, wasn't it?
Yeah, LeBlanc, you bet. So that would be attack's ring, and out comes the line of Beal, Dobbin, and Richard for attack.
And Shanehofen, Ryan Carter for the front end, Samantha Scar, Toby Albert for Saskatchewan.
Dobbin with the ring. She passes it across.
Oh,
and hard shot on net from outside. That was Beal.
That's her second today.
It is, yes. Those ones are tough to see, far from the outside. Like, it's not a big chance for goaltenders to step out on that.
Yeah, good hard shot.
All right, the clock says 5-1. We'll confirm if it's 5-1 or 6-1 at the half here. 1:50 left in the second quarter.
That's Carter, back pass to Shanehofen. Shanehofen, Madison Ryan. Shot between the legs there of 16.
Nice job getting the ring back there on the reset.
It's a possession game. The more time you can have with the ring, right?
Absolutely.
Madison Ryan, she's knifing in there and looks for that just under the bar.
Again, really sneaky and dangerous in the slot. That was a really nice move to split the D there, split the D in the center and walk in. Nice shot.
Madison Ryan for Carter, if my notes are correct.
So, minute 13 left here in this second quarter. Then we'll be taking a bit of a break to clean the ice.
Yeah, they got 5-2 on the clock. 1:15 left in the half, 1:10 left in the half.
Snowden with the ring.
Albert, Ryan.
Drops it to Vautour. Vautour over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc looked for the high corner there, but misses the net. Vautour gets the reset. Goes on now. They're going to have goalie ring.
That's to Scar. She sends it across here to Maddie Ryan. Ryan to Shanehofen.
Being marked closely there. Wow.
To Carter. Shanehofen. Look at, oh, nice pass. 10 on the shot clock. You hear Holly banging her stick on the ice down there. Nice shot. Oh, didn't quite get the rebound.
Snowden grabs that, sends it to Dingwall. Dingwall gets it over the line now. That's Cormier. She sends it to the deep corner.
For
To LeBlanc.
Yeah.
LeBlanc to Prulot. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets a shot, but that hits the side of the net. And that is
And
the
that's
end.
the half.
Yep, halftime, end of the second quarter. It says 5-2 on the clock.
Yeah, my math is 6, but
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll double check that and let you know when we come back for the second half here.
Yeah. Lots of support here from Saskatchewan. Lots of fans from the younger teams out to support the Heat there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Having the role models of this Heat team to kind of show the younger teams the ropes and maybe have them on the team one day. So
Yeah.
I was at the Waterloo-Edmonton game yesterday. It was
okay.
Wow, the fans in the stands, they had filled the rink, both teams, and it was the big rink. So
awesome.
I love being able to have this high-level sport shown in here in Ottawa, so people can come and see just how great this game is.
Yeah, and lots of broadcasts today too. I've been told a couple times that this is the widest broadcast nationals that there's ever been. So pretty
Excellent.
awesome.
Yeah, like to hear that. Getting more recognition for this fantastic game.
Yeah. Get notes from people from Europe even watching, tuning in, and
Yeah.
and from all over the place. So it's good to be able to take it in from home.
Excellent. All right. Well, I think we'll take a quick break here and come back with the second half of the game shortly.
Yeah, we'll see you shortly.
You bet. second half of the game. Again, this is the consolation for NRL, Saskatchewan Heat versus Atlantic Attack.
Yeah, Jody, we're almost back at it here.
You betcha.
So 5-2 in the favor of the Attack. And they're going to start off with the ring.
Down in the corner now.
Oh, we got a little.
Behind the net, that's Couture. She drops it to Snowden. They get a shot off.
By Ryan there.
7 seconds on the clock. Couture goes for the reset, doesn't get it yet. Gets it on
Not
net.
that one yet, but Kozan managed to pick that up. Voikin to Ryan. Quick ice now.
Yes, very much so. That ring moves so much quicker on that fresh ice.
Maddie Ryan, nice shot there.
Looking for her third of the day.
Yeah, rebound picked up by Carter, nice shot. Just wide, Shane Hofen's got that for Saskatchewan. Looking inside for Maddie Ryan. 15 on the shot clock, Saskatchewan fans trying to give him some momentum. Carter fires, blocked, fires again, just wide.
Saskatchewan really coming out hard here.
Yeah.
Wow, able to get that interception too on the goalie ring.
Yeah, some good offensive time for Saskatchewan there. First minute of that play, they turned it over, and most of this quarter's been in the offensive zone.
So LeBlanc, she dropped it there for Gaudette, but bobbled, and Saskatchewan gets it again.
Shane Hofen, nice in. Nice shot.
Nice move to get inside there.
That's Carter. Yernick. They're pressuring hard.
Perlow with the ring. She gets it up. And into the neutral zone the ring goes.
And Saskatchewan keeping them in there. That's good to see for the Saskatchewan team. It's Carter. McRae. McRae's looking for Yernick. Linklater's going to come onto the ice. She's inside. Shot. Nice shot.
Oh, look at that.
Yernick picks up the rebound.
Yep.
Scoring for Saskatchewan.
On like almost an open net there.
Yep.
Just the ring just came back to the right spot and she capitalized. LeBlanc didn't have anything she could really do there. That was just a bobbling rebound.
So that's Yernick going to be from Linklater. I'd listen for the announcement in here, but there's no way I'm going to hear it.
That's right. It's a little loud with all the fans.
Love it. So 5-3. Atlantic Attack over Saskatchewan. Anybody just joining? Saskatchewan's wearing green. The Attack's wearing their blacks. McRae pushes that over. It's Beal.
Beal with the ring now, yeah. She sends it back to her defense. That's Dingwell now.
Dingwell, yeah.
Dingwell. She passes it up to Dobbin. Dobbin
Pressure
battling.
by Albert and Linklater. Linklater, just kind of just off on that pass.
Richard with the ring. Behind the net, she's out there with Beal. And that is Dobin with the ring. Dobin back to Richard. Richard back to Beal.
Toby Albert, back past Linklater. She's going to look this side, forward pass to Standish.
Richard racing for the ring. She gets there first. She sends it up over the, almost over the blue line to Snowden. Snowden to Vantour.
Samantha Starr steps up and move it or lose it.
Yeah, that's a nice step up there on Brittany Snowden, or Snowden, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sam's done that a few times this game. She sure reads those plays well.
Okay, in the neutral zone.
And Sam follows her pass, manages to come up with that, and that's going to be a penalty on the Attack on a slash. 2 minutes for slashing.
All right, Saskatchewan turning up the heat.
Yeah.
As their
Pun
name
intended.
says, that's right. I've been waiting to say that all game.
You wrote that down before, didn't you? Oh, it's like a dad joke.
Really, it
It's
was.
a great dad joke. I love it. I'm sure there'll be a few dads grinning. So 2-minute penalty, that's number 16, Colette. That's Shane Holfen looking for Carter. Carter shot inside the post and scores.
Wow. All right, I don't know what the coach said at halftime to Saskatchewan, but they really have picked it up.
Absolutely working it. So that's Carter from Shane Holfen.
Just making this a game. It's 5-4 now. Third quarter, 9:15 left. Attack with the ring in the neutral zone. Cormier sends it in deep. LeBlanc picks that up. LeBlanc drops it to Perlot. Perlot to Gaudette. Gaudette drives in, gets a shot away.
Nice stop by Kozan. She's dropping that. That's Boykin. Carter. Oh, she fires, gets hauled down through the crease there.
Okay. Attack with the ring in the neutral zone.
Stangl with the pressure. Shane Holfen pressuring.
Gaudette. Look to pass it to Beal, but intercepted.
Yeah, intercepted by McCaw. She sends that up for Shane Holfen. Looking for move it or lose it on the boards.
Oh.
Saskatchewan's going to come up with that. Shane Holfen to McCaw. She's going to get some fresh legs there. It's Yernick. Linklater and McCrae all coming on for Saskatchewan. McCrae. She cuts in. Nice move.
Nice little break, splitting the D there. The center in the D anyways. They're really getting inside right now.
Stangl with the pressure.
This goes to Beal.
And Linklater, mark her. Carly Butts coming up with that. This side to Yernick. Ooh, nice hard on the brakes there.
Good check there by Richard.
Yeah.
Richard again with the ring. Oh, no, she's not. But now she's going to have it. Vautour sends it in, but it goes to Saskatchewan.
Linklater can't quite grab that one.
LeBlanc, she gets it, passes it to Snowden.
Stangl going to keep her outside.
Snowden to Vautour. She gets a shot off.
I think that got deflected a little bit there.
Yeah.
Just knocked off track.
Vautour to Snowden for a quick one-timer.
Yeah, nice save by Kozan.
Very nice save. Battle for the ring in the corner.
Wobbling ring, Linklater. She's got pressure on. She's going to go back support to Butts. Butts to Stangl. Stangl, Benson. Benson.
Ooh, boy.
Gets taken down. No penalty there.
No.
She's still got it.
Oh, Richard and Benson there. Just.
Right in front of us here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Benson fires pass in. Just didn't quite make it
Snowden
through.
picks that off.
Yeah. Nice
Richard.
check by Beeland. That's Carly Butts. She's going to look for Beeland. Back to Butts. Butts is going to come this side to Standish.
Really nice support passing right now by Saskatchewan.
Beeland. She's an oh, nice. Gets hauled down. Gets the shot off. That's going to be a penalty for the attack.
So you'll see this 4 in now with Saskatchewan.
So Kozan hitting the bench there. They're going to go 4 in. Tied up in the top. That's a holding penalty.
Yeah. 5:56 left here. 1-goal game, 5-4 in the third quarter.
So new rule this year with the goaltenders, they don't actually have to exit the ice before you can get a fourth player in the zone. But I've seen most teams still do it.
They still do it because then they can actually take a second and potentially get an offense into the end too. So it just kind of depends on what the strategies of each team is.
Minor issue there. I don't think the whistle
clock
went, or the clock, or something going on. So they'll reset that up, set that back up. So we got Madison Ryan, Lauren Shanehofen, Jenna Carter, Samantha Starr, and Toby Albert for Saskatchewan. And 5:54 in the third quarter, and Saskatchewan trailing by 1. We've been making some adjustments to the camera and the brightness and stuff, and I think it looks pretty good now. Hopefully anybody at home, you know, it's a little hard with dark jerseys, but looks better from what I can see.
It's been nice that we've had really good coverage. ISI Live
Yes.
helping out all week on all of the games so that fans at home can see all the action.
And the players go back and watch all their games too.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
they head back to their hotels or wherever their team's meeting together, and you know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're watching their game,
You
they're watching
betcha.
their film, they're watching who they got to play against. So it's great to have that coverage.
It's nice. I believe the games are also streaming on the All Women's Network,
Yeah,
as
I
well
believe
as
so.
CBC Gem. So really nice that Ringette is getting some of the recognition. I know a long time ago when I played in well, it wasn't called the NRL then, but it was the National Ringette League.
Okay.
We had TSN sponsor us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so TSN would always have the final games on, and it just brought a lot of recognition to the sport. So it's nice to see that some of the bigger media outlets are starting to get back into that for Ringette. Here we go.
Carter's going to fire. Deflected off the goalie. Nice save there. Shane Hofen. This trio for Saskatchewan's been very, very powerful all
absolutely.
year.
Oh, you can see today they're just connecting.
Carter shot wide. Madison Ryan on top of that. Again, that quickness. Shane Hofen. 16 on the shot clock. Backhand pass to Ryan, or Carter. Ryan's in front of the net. Carter's going to come out. Nice shot there.
LeBlanc takes the ring. Ooh, she drops it behind the net, but oh, okay. Gallant was able to send that up. She gets the ring into the neutral zone, but Saskatchewan takes it over. Oh, now Snowden returns, gets the ring back. She's looking for a pass.
Albert's putting pressure on her.
Yeah, she opts to send it across for support. This is Gallant, she sends it in.
Samantha Scar's going to come up with that.
Gaudette's marking her right now.
Shane Hofen. Shane Hofen in deep to Ryan.
Did.
Some fresh legs coming for Saskatchewan. It's Yernick, McCrae, Linklater. Nice shot. And Saskatchewan ring, crease violation on the attack. So big third quarter for Saskatchewan.
Absolutely, they've been dominating the quarter in
Yeah.
in
5-2
the
at the
offensive
half,
end.
2 goals for Saskatchewan. 21 seconds left in the penalty. To Nicole Richard for the attack. That's McCrae. She's cutting in. Shot got blocked. Nice attempt there.
They
Yernick.
got the reset.
Yeah, reset. Must have made her through. McCrae.
Oh, nice step up there by the attack defense there. That was Dingwell.
Yeah.
Sends it into the neutral zone, but Saskatchewan
Boykin's
recovers.
picking that up. She's going to cycle around the net. Ward's pass to McCrae.
Turnover now. Prolu sent it into Beal. Beal has Dobbin out there with her, and Prolu. Dobbin just missed on the low corner there, picking up the ring. She has it again. She passes it to Prolu. Prolu across the top. She sends it high to Snowden. Snowden
Nice
gets a
save by
shot off.
Kovan. Boykin manages to get that out. Benson's on that. She sends it up to McCrae. McCrae gets, Standish gets hauled down. That's going to be an interference call on the attack.
All right.
Looks to be a minor clock error on there. I don't think that penalty's still in there, but they'll get it straightened out here. So, fresh penalty, 2 minutes. That's number 4. Jasmine Gallant to the attack. Coach is having a bit of a conversation with the referee there, just looking for some clarification. Oh, we got some music playing in the background.
Yeah, I was going to say. I like that.
Little dancing queen.
All right, here we go.
Benson free ring to Standish. Beeland on the far side. Stangl and Butts on the defense. Standish comes out wide to Beeland. She shots, nice hard shot. Benson's looking for the rebound.
And here comes Snowden with the ring.
Comes up with that.
She sends it to Couture. Couture sends it in for Richard. Richard, she passes that one off to Couture. Looking for an opportunity here. She drops it to Snowden. Snowden. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Snowden drives around and sneaks it in the smallest little area there
I'm
at
not
the
sure
top.
how she got that shot
I
away.
don't either. That's an elite level shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not much the D or the goalie could do on that. And this is that game of momentum, right? Like Saskatchewan has had all of the momentum for the last little bit. But yeah, a little sneak in there, so we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, shorthanded goal for the attack. There's still 1:12 left in their penalty. That's going in deep to Carter. Carter feeds that back to Shanehofen. Rolling ring, but she picks that up. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shanehofen. Back pass to Madison Ryan. She fires.
Ooh, that's a nice hard shot. Turned away by LeBlanc.
Yep. But Saskatchewan comes up with that.
LeBlanc takes the ring. Saskatchewan covering tight. Dingwell.
Carter.
She takes it behind the net with speed. She cuts to the middle and gets that ring up into the neutral zone.
Toby Albert putting pressure on her, just keeping her outside there. Good job by Toby.
Yeah, really good pressure on LeBlanc there
4
by
seconds on
Albert.
the shot clock. 3, 2. Gets it away, but wide. This ref's calling for interference.
Oh. Was that here on Albert? I wonder where that is. Oh, it's on Ryan. No, it's on Albert. Okay,
On
that
Albert,
happened,
yeah.
right in front of us here. I was actually just about to say I really liked the way she was marking, but she also probably reached in a little
Yeah.
bit or made it so that she interfered with the play so the Atlantic attack player couldn't move. So she is going to send
I think you're
2
right.
minutes.
Oftentimes it's that reach right
Yeah.
at the end there. Yeah, so
Yep.
that's 2 minutes, Toby Albert.
And it will be 4-on-4 for the next 13 seconds, unless a goal is scored.
1:15 left in the third quarter.
LeBlanc with the ring, she sends it to Perlot.
And 6-4 attack.
We got Perlot, Collette, and LeBlanc. LeBlanc
Ooh.
fans on a shot.
Hard pass. Boykin coming up with that. 4-on-4 for, oh no, penalty's over, so Saskatchewan is shorthanded now.
That looks like it's probably both sides,
Yeah.
so that will be an attack ring at center ice.
So Yernick and Carter.
42 seconds left in this third quarter. This went by fast.
Yeah,
All the action.
it's a good quarter.
Perlot with the ring. Perlot sends it low to LeBlanc. LeBlanc coming around. She sends it back to Perlot and goes back in the middle for the pass back. And a little pass into the slot, but Saskatchewan, good job of stepping up there, the D.
18 seconds. They're going to look to try and get one more shot off here. 12 seconds. Butts. Fired. Nice shot, just high. 4 on the clock. 3, 2. Carter fires.
Oh! That was
Wow.
hit the post. You couldn't get much closer than that. Looks like we have a player down, though.
Yeah. didn't quite
Is
see
that
what happened.
16? Is that
We'll
Colette?
catch it on the replay here.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to
It's
see
either
sometimes.
16 or 18. 16.
That's Colette.
Yeah.
Looks like she just kind of
She
went down on her shoulder or something.
Just kind of got tied up with Carter there at the end.
Yeah. So out come the team staff to take a look and just make sure she's okay. She's looking like she's in quite a bit of pain.
Yeah, again, you never want to see anybody hurt. Some Team Ontario players walking by here. They'll be getting ready for a medal game there.
You bet. Oh, and she's getting up. That's great. Good to see, good to see. So I thought I'd take a second. We sometimes have new players or new people, new fans watching. So I'll tell you about the National Ringette League. So this league, it's the longest continuously running professional women's sports league in Canada. The NRL schedule is structured into regional hubs, as we spoke about before. Games are played on weekends and are numbered according to a week in the schedule. NRL game is played 4 quarters, 13 minutes each, as you're seeing today. Each team in the East plays a 24-game regular season, while each team in the West plays a 20-game regular season. So lots of games to be had by all, and then winding up at this one final tournament to name the champion, which is the Championship Cup is named after the current Governor General of Canada right now, which is kind of a neat thing. Anyways, here we go.
Voikin in deep to Shanehofen, rolling ring. She'll get a skate on that. Managed to get her stick in there. Probably looking to try and use as much of that shot clock as they can before. Oh, nice shot. Chip away at the penalty there. 22 seconds left in the penalty to Saskatchewan.
Behind the net here goes Cormier.
Maddie Ryan putting pressure on her. And Carly Butt steps up, keep that in the zone.
Dobbin with the ring. Just gets it up to Richard. Richard sends it into Gallant. Gallant back to Richard, and she'll head out.
I hear a familiar voice down there on the far end. Very loud voice that comes through, always showing support for Saskatchewan. Love it.
Rowdy fans.
Yep. Just supportive. Love it.
I love it too. Yep. Richard to Dobbin.
Dobbin, yep. Nice defense there by Carly Butts.
Dobbin back to Dingwell.
Carter putting pressure on.
She's in trouble there, but she skates away.
And even strength.
Snowden with the ring now. Got her line, LeBlanc and Vautour out with her, looking to get a shot likely here. And again, goes for that quick pass.
Yeah, shot clock violation.
Yep.
That's Carly Butts. She's going to look this way to Carter. Carter to Madison Ryan. She gets squeezed out there by Snowden.
Snowden comes up with the ring again. No, actually, Dingwell does. Yeah, she helped double team there with Snowden.
Carter.
Woo!
Ooh, little push. I like that. That's
she
Benson.
almost picked her up and
Steps
put her
in there.
over the neutral
She's
zone.
going to skate away. Oh, back to Butts. Butts to Voikin. Voikin to Carter. Carter comes in backwards.
Oh,
and that's going to be a penalty on the attack.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
That's a trip for sure, yeah.
Interesting attack by Carter there, coming in backwards. I don't think the defender
was ready for that.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's nice. You know, use different strategies. Yeah. You have to change things up sometimes, try to fool those defenders, and in this case, Snowden will be heading to the box.
Yep. 2-minute strip on Snowden, 6-4 attack over Saskatchewan Heat. And we've got Benson, Beeland, and Standish, Samantha Scarr, Caitlin McCaw, and back there in the pipes is Holly Kozan. See Samantha Scarr setting up a pick there on that line. Standish to Benson. She's coming out. She's attacking it pool. A little spin move there. Backhand pass to the post.
Oh,
nice play.
Good low post shot. LeBlanc takes the ring. She drops it for Perlot. Perlot. Oh, Sends that up quickly to LeBlanc, and LeBlanc back to Perlot.
Beelan's going to put the pressure on her there.
Perlot sends it in deep. LeBlanc gets the ring.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
LeBlanc shot blocked. Still didn't get the reset yet, but Saskatchewan takes the ring.
Samantha Scar, nice work there. To McCaw. McCaw's going to be looking. Yernick's coming across. Fires low and hard. Scores. McCaw. Yernick from McCaw.
That, I did not see that coming. That looked like an innocent. She was going to drive around, but she used the screen in front and hit that low corner. That was just an excellent goal.
That's her second today. Great job, Marley.
Wow.
And McCaw with a nice pass up.
Making
and
this
I
game.
believe it was Sam Scar that will get the second assist there.
Making this game interesting. 9:48 left. It's 6-5 in the fourth quarter of this consolation final game. Dingwell takes the ring. She sends that to her partner. That was Colette. Or Cormier, sorry. Cormier sends it in, and it gets turned over by Saskatchewan.
McCrae. Cross to Carly. Waiting for it to go over. That's okay.
Patience is a virtue.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen that numerous times today. Stangel's going to send that in to Carly Butts. Carly's got an opportunity to take a lane here, and she shots.
Oh, this goes high.
Just over.
3 sec. Oh, they got the reset, but attack with the ring now.
Stangel.
Beal with the ring. Beal sends it in, but Saskatchewan
Maddie
jumps
Ryan
up.
grabs that. Linklater.
Having a great game today, Ryan.
Yeah.
All over the ice, not just scoring goals.
You got that right. Linklater's looking for Ryan.
Oh, nice
back pass to
low
McCrae.
post. Oh. Looks like we've got a
Something going on neutral ice
right.
there. I didn't see what happened.
No, me neither, but we're all good now.
Yeah, everybody's okay. Maddie Ryan gets checked off that. Samantha Scar.
Oh,
Sam likes to
pick.
take these opportunities. Linklater, Scar, hard backhand shot,
Nice
rebound.
shot. Oh!
Linklater's got that. Oh, crease violation.
Lots of action here. Here's Snowden with the ring. She's carrying it out. She heads up to the middle of the ice. Makes a good pass to LeBlanc.
Great job by Samantha again.
Absolutely.
Such a smart player. Shane Hofen battling for that. Maddie Ryan's coming up with that with Carter on the wide side there. She backhand pass to Carter. Oh, nice job by the defense. Crease violation on attack.
Wow.
Wow. 6-5. Atlantic attack over Saskatchewan Heat. Madison Ryan, Lauren Shanehofen, Jenna Carter, Carly Butts, Caitlin McCaw for Saskatchewan.
I think we have Prolou out there. Prolou on center for attack.
Carter.
And
over to Madison Ryan. She's cutting in. Carter.
Oh,
nice shot.
off the face mask there on LeBlanc.
Oh. Madison Ryan gets knocked
just
off
checked
that.
off. Oh!
Wow, nice save.
LeBlanc had to be sharp on that again. She's had some nice saves today. Ring goes high. Race for it.
Shane Hofen going to come up with that. No panic there.
Oh,
nice
there was a
try to
wide
feed that
open
into
Saskatchewan
Maddie Ryan.
player there.
15 on the shot clock. Saskatchewan down by 1. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Feeds that up to Carter. Oh, blocked by the D. That was number 4, Gallant.
It's going to be crease, I think.
Saskatchewan ring.
Good pressure right now.
Definitely. Saskatchewan making a good game out of this.
Yeah, they're going to want to keep possession in that offensive end for as long as they can, just to make sure they get lots of shot opportunities. Tie this game up.
Madison Ryan to Shane Hofen. Lauren, she's taking her time. She's going to cycle out, look for an opportunity here. Cross Carter. Carter comes up with that. She's going to drive in across the top. She likes to take that shot. Oh, and
my
it almost
goodness.
went in.
That was close. Snowden was looking behind her.
And that's a 5 count. Saskatchewan's going to keep the ring.
Yep. Wow. Couldn't get much closer than that.
Nope.
That was sitting close to the line. LeBlanc didn't know where it was either, so. But didn't quite go in.
So 6:39 on our clock here. 6-5 attack over the Heat. That's Carter to Ryan. Ryan's coming across the top. Back to Carter. Carter to Schoenhofen. Schoenhofen to Carter. She's looking to fight.
Oh, and that's going to be
an
interference.
penalty.
Yeah.
Try and catch that on the replay.
I wonder if it was a moving pick.
I'm guessing you're
Yeah,
right.
I'm thinking it was. We're going to take a look on the replay here and just see if we can see.
Oftentimes it is. I think she just kind of got in front of her there.
Yep.
Got in front of the D, knocked her stick out.
All right, so now Atlantic Attack will have advantage, 5-on-4 on the ice today. Snowden's taking the ring. Ooh, she opts to send that back to Colette for a quick little pass back.
So Stangl, Butts, Schoenhofen and Benson for
LeBlanc.
Saskatchewan.
Oh, gets checked off
Stangl
in
comes
the
up with
slot.
that,
Good
off
D.
the boards. Benson's going to be there for that.
Benson knocks
Bobble
it
and
in.
ring. Schoenhofen, pressure.
Colette with the ring. She sends that up to Vantour. Vantour up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Vantour, and now to Snowden. Those three are really good with knowing where everybody is on the ice of their teammates.
Yeah, you're
Snowden,
definitely right.
back over to Vantour.
You've said those names a few times
I
today.
have, a lot.
That's a crease violation. Saskatchewan goalie ring. And Kozan to Benson. She's going to send that back to Carly Butts. No opportunity for the breakout there. Back to Benson. Pressure, far side. Hopefully Sam Scar can win
race
that
for the
race.
ring. Good speed there.
Great job, Samantha, straight off the bench. Yernick battling for that. Fresh legs for Saskatchewan. Standish coming off the bench.
Here comes the ring into the neutral zone.
Samantha
For
Scar
attack.
pressuring.
Perleau. Oh, sends it
far
to
side.
a wide open there. Perleau. Oh, my goodness. And then sends it across.
That patience again that we talked about.
Absolutely. Instead of taking a rush on a shot, it's see who's open, pass it across. A lot of younger players could learn from that. You know, that drive-in shot is what younger players tend to do, but seeing the patience and seeing how other players are able to do that as they get older, it's a really good thing to do.
So that was Gaudette, I believe, from 99 Perleau.
Yep.
Where that came in. So Madison Ryan will be out of the box. Saskatchewan should be even up here.
7-5, 5 minutes left in this fourth and final quarter.
Still lots of game left.
You bet.
Don't think they're going to go down without a fight here. Carter, she's going to fire wide. Nice shot. I think they got the reset. Must have been close enough.
Attack with the ring. Looking for D support there. Richard skates out. Uses her partner as a bit of a pick there. That worked out well. Perleau gets it up.
Samantha Scar over to Carter. Carter to Madison Ryan. Carter. Nice
Oh,
shot.
big shot on
Rebound.
net.
Carter. Sorry, Schoenhofen
Ring
couldn't
is
quite
loose.
get a handle on that. That's Samantha Scar. Kozan's out of the net. So we've got 4 in for Saskatchewan. That's
Yeah.
Carter from Schoenhofen.
Oh no!
And this could
And
be
here
trouble,
comes
guys.
a shot.
Kozan
Oh!
dives for that, just didn't quite get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
4:08 left in the game.
You know, but with Saskatchewan being down by 2, you have to take some
Yeah,
risks there.
You gotta
And
take that risk.
yeah, by pulling their goalie and just trying to get that 4 in, they're probably going to do that a few more times coming up here because there is lots of time left. Looks like they're going to take a timeout and just sort out some of their thoughts and what they can do.
It's kind of for all the marbles at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the for and against doesn't make any difference.
Nope,
so.
it does not. Yeah, and that just ended up being just a bad luck for Saskatchewan there. They had possession. It was just kind of a bouncy ring, and off it went into the neutral zone.
See if I can catch the replay. Looked like 11 put that in.
I think it was Richard. It's nice being able to have some replays here today too, so we can see what happens and give you guys the best advantage point. Okay,
yeah, they just managed to block that shot.
Yeah.
And out it came.
So here we go again. 4:08 left.
So the Heat, unfortunately, down by 3, but they've made a game out of this, that's for sure.
Absolutely. They've been challenging for the last 2 quarters really hard.
Boykin sends that in deep to Carter. Kozan's off the ice again. We're going to put 4 in. Carter to Madison Ryan. She shoots.
Oh.
Maddie Ryan down low. That's Schoenhofen. Boykin in for the defense.
Tries for the low walk there.
Yeah. 3:37. Kozan's back in the net.
LeBlanc with the ring. Looking for a player. Yeah, they get it. Breaking out.
Saskatchewan needs that ring back in. They got it.
Yeah. Beal marking there.
Period there. Yeah. It's going to be move it or lose it. That's going to be Atlantic attack ring.
Good job of Beal there jumping on that ring.
She is very strong on her feet.
Yes.
Yeah. So 3:23 left in the game. Saskatchewan down by 3.
Like Saskatchewan's going to cover man on now.
Yeah.
They want possession of the ring.
Schoenhofen, Ryan, and Carter on the front end. Boykin
goes into the offensive end. Attack has possession. They're going to look to probably stay on the outside and just keep passing that ring and get a shot when they need to. That's Couture with the ring.
Yeah, she's going to cycle out.
Uses speed.
Use as much of that clock as she can, and if she gets a scoring opportunity, great. And if they get a reset opportunity, that's fine too.
Snowden got a shot there, but went over the net. Mantor with the ring again. She sends it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc looks to cut in, but takes her time. She sends it to Snowden. Snowden, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness sakes. Snowden walked in, looked like she was going to take a shot, and then sent it to the low post there.
Yep.
And LeBlanc just made no mistake and popped that in. It was pretty much an open net.
Yeah, those backside posts have been lethal.
Yeah. I know I've talked a bit about Snowden, but I mean, that was just, that was a workshop in how you deke.
Yep.
She deked out her D and the goalie and sent it across. All right, so 9-5, 2:37 left. Score right now not vindicative of the game.
I agree, yeah.
Saskatchewan has played really well.
That empty netter kind of knocked them off it.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're gonna, they only have 3.
They're gonna keep fighting.
Yeah.
Keep playing. So that's Toby Albert. Taylor Standish is coming up with that. Send that into Linklater. Linklater's coming in. She's shots fired. Nice shot, nice save.
Close.
Standish. 1:59 left in the game. She's cycling out. Kozan's making a trip back and forth to the net.
Oh, yeah.
But she was still in, unfortunately, so that's going to be 4 in.
Yeah, the goalie has to be completely off the ice or before you put your 4th player in, or that will be a loss of possession, and that's exactly what happened. So that'll be Attack's ring, center ice, 1:54 left here. 9-5 for Atlantic Attack. Attack takes the ring. Cormier sends it in deep. Gaudette with the ring. She sends it to Perlot. Again, they're going to play on the outside a lot and just support pass and then get a shot off when necessary.
And I think the chase is probably going to be over here for Saskatchewan. It's 4-goal spread, under 2 minutes.
You bet.
They'll want to just stop the bleeding, I guess they say, right?
Yeah.
But Saskatchewan ring, 1:22 left on the game clock. It's Toby Albert. Lots of traffic on the far side. Comes here to Standish. Standish battles hard for that over Cormier. Nice job, Standish, into Samantha
Oh,
Starr.
sends it
Sam's going
in.
to look for trying to get one away.
Almost a little mini breakaway there.
Sam Scar.
Tries to drive in. LeBlanc takes the ring. LeBlanc drops it low for Perlot. Perlot sends that up to Richard.
Standish pressuring.
Richard with speed coming out of the zone.
Samantha Scar stepping up there. She doesn't want to let them out of the zone.
Oh, they get possession again.
Yernick going to get some fresh legs. Standish. Benson off the bench. Linklater in front of the net. Standish back pass just out of reach. Beal intercepts that.
She snags that.
26 seconds left on the clock.
Dingwell with the ring. Dingwell sends it to Beal. And Beal's going to go for a skate.
Yeah, she's just going to use this clock up.
Oh, well.
Maybe not.
I guess nothing to lose at
No.
9-5, but 7 seconds left in this game.
Standish to Benson. She's going to take one last shot.
And LeBlanc takes that, and that is the end.
Well, hats off to the attack. Nice work. And great job to the Heat, too. That's, I think this is the 5-6 game, so that's a 6th place finish for the Heat and 5th for the attack. And that's the highest the Saskatchewan's been in their since their inception. So
excellent.
That's a big step in the right direction.
Absolutely, it is. That's great. Good to hear. Good for development of the sport in all the provinces.
Yeah, and great to see all these younger players out here supporting, flashing lights on her hat.
Yeah, you bet. I love that. Well, again, congratulations go out to the Atlantic Attack. And I guess we're going to have some more finals coming up here next. It's the U16. No, what is the next game? I can't remember at this point right now.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's been a pleasure working with
It
you,
has,
Paul.
for sure. Thanks, Jody.
Thanks for making this an enjoyable experience for us and for the fans. And I guess we're going to sign off now and see you again.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye from Ottawa.